My name is Brad Zaskowski and I'm about to be interviewed by Bobby Fazio.
We're here at the Baby Gator Superstock Class Eliminations Round 1 has just concluded, and I'm checking out Brad Zaskowski's 1987 Camaro here in Superstock. It's factory GT Superstock now, because Brad is choosing to run a motor out of a 2015 Camaro, late model fuel injected motor, and we're going to talk to Brad about it. So Brad, what's going on, buddy? How you doing?
Not much, just out enjoying the Florida weather this week.
It's great, isn't it? 85 degrees and sunny.
Yeah, we're about to get hit with a snowstorm at home, so it's perfect.
All right, where is home?
Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Woo! Yeah, it's cold there, I'm sure.
Yep.
All right, so Brad, C1 just concluded.
Yep.
How did it go for you?
It went good. We had to run Larry Leaser in his B-modified car, and he turned it red for me. Made it easy, I guess. So.
All right, we always appreciate runs like that.
Yeah, we got 2 more rounds left. I got a buy run next round and then the final. So
you were in a class combo, a stick combo.
Yeah, I'm in the stick combo. In traditional GT, with this motor, it's actually the street Camaro motor, so it's not a factory GT class.
Okay, so this is GTE, this is not factory GTE. Yep. Okay, and it's a 376 cubic inch engine. What is that advertised and rated at?
365, 365.
Okay, can we take a look under the hood? So Brad, what kind of times do you run with it?
The fastest I've gone was last year here at the Baby Gators. I went 903 in the class final.
And what kind of mile an hour?
146, I think it went. It's a 10 flat index, so.
Now that's flying. Before this combination, what were you running?
We had 305 in there with the 5-speed, and it ran Superstock J is what I ran, or GTK.
Now who builds the engines?
Jimmy Ronzello built this one. Known for his Ford stuff, obviously, but he wanted to give this a try. So.
How would you grade him?
I would grade him an A so far.
All right.
He's been great to me, so. We've actually got another project I'm working on with him too, so excited to get that going.
All right, now Brad, you're known, when people hear your name, they know stick shift. So what got you into the stick shift racing?
That's what my dad and my uncle always raced. When I first started driving big cars, we had a 69 Camaro H automatic car, and then my dad started running comp, and this car was not getting raced as much, and he let me start driving this, and that's all I've done since then, basically. Stick cars, so.
And you've been very successful at it. You've won divisional championships, national events. National champion?
No, I've got 2 divisional championships, and I finished 2nd in national points 2018. So that was as close as I've been. I finished 3rd and 4th also. The car's been awesome as long as we've had it, so it saves me a lot.
Brad, 5-speed transmission in this car, 5-speed Liberty it looks like.
Yep.
Can we take a look inside the car?
Yeah.
What kind of clutch?
Just McLeod soft lock.
What size are you running?
It's a 10.5 inch one on this one. So that's what we got in all the cars, and they're, in my opinion, too reliable and too consistent to change anything. This one that's in here has been in this car for 2 years now, and we haven't done anything to it.
Wow. Because usually when people think stick shift drag racing, they think you're under the car after every pass, you're adjusting the clutch after every pass, you're, just maintenance, but it seems like with the technology now with the clutches, it's
not bad at all. Once you get it in the ballpark, it's very reliable. We put it in, I took it out over the winter and looked at it and put it back in and basically set it up the same way it was, and I haven't touched it since I've been down here, so it's been working good.
Optima yellow tops.
Yeah.
So 12-volt batteries then.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Which we were just laughing because I just put a new one in on one side before we came down here. I figured I was way overdue. The other battery I had written on it when we bought it new, it was 2014. So those have been good for us also.
I just spoke with my uncle who has a red top from 2010 still in his car.
Yep.
And these things are just, maybe back then they were just made to last. Who knows?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully the new one lasts as long as the old one does.
Right?
So
So for anybody wondering, Brad's last name is Zaskowski, and you can put 2 and 2 together with the license plate. What kind of rear are you running in the car?
It's a 9-inch Ford.
Okay. Got a gear ratio for us?
583, I believe it is. I got a 583 and a 6.0. I kind of switch back and forth between.
All right. Who built this car?
A local guy in Grand Rapids built it originally, and then Mike Pistoni, NPR, redid a bunch of stuff on it over the years for us.
Now, how long has the car been in the family?
My dad built it in '87, I believe it was. He built it in '87, sold his Chevy 2, and then he bought that car back in 2007, I think it was. So this car was it was a wrecked car when he bought it. It was hitting this area here, so they kind of fixed that up and turned it into a race car.
All right. And now your dad's back in a Chevy 2.
Yep.
So he had a Chevy 2, sold it, purchased this, and then bought
Yeah,
another Chevy 2?
out of the blue one day, a guy called and said, I think you have your old Nova. Do you want to buy it back?
Oh, it's the same one.
Yep,
Ah,
same
nice.
car. We drove. It was about an hour and a half from the house. Drove there to look at it and opened the garage, and it was like a time capsule sitting there.
Wow. Is he racing it this weekend?
Now this weekend. He lives down in North Fort Myers over the winter, and the car's up in Michigan still.
So what kind of RPM are we talking with this thing in the 5-speed?
I leave at like 6,200, shift at 8,000, and it goes through just below 9,000. When we first built the motor, Jimmy said, we're not dealing with your 305 here. It's not going to want 9,000 RPMs. And Charlie Westcott did a lot of work, the machine work on the motor for us and stuff. So when we were talking to him at one race, we dynoed at Charlie's, and Charlie's like, yes, this is going to want 9,000 RPMs at the finish line.
Wow. And now you're doing fuel injection here. Well, the 305 was fuel injected also?
No, the 305 was carbureted. So this is my first. We had a stocker that was fuel injected, but I knew enough to get the data downloaded out of it, but I didn't know anything about what the fuel injection was doing. And when we put this together, I had my friend Pete Beauregard help me out. He worked with Pistoni a lot on stuff with his fuel injection stuff, and he knows a ton about the Holley stuff, and he got me going, and really not so much just got my car running right, but taught me a lot of stuff about the program and the system. So I feel like I have a grasp on it a little bit, to where I'm not completely lost if something goes haywire on it.
Right. And this is the Holley system,
Yep.
like you said?
Yep.
And the throttle body now, what size are the throttle bodies on these?
92 millimeter, I believe it is.
All right, so pretty generous size.
Yep.
Class elimination round 2 is coming up. Do you know you have to race in that round?
I
yet?
got the buy run next round.
Oh, okay, buy run. So
buy
buy into the
run,
final
and then
then.
I believe it should be. I think Jim Schachter and Robbie Drawhorn are the next round pairs, I believe.
All right, now they are mixing. So Robbie Drawn is a modified car that's
Yep.
a stick shift. Jim Schachter has a Cavalier, I believe. I know it's a stick shift.
Yep.
And you. So there's 3
Yep.
cars
No,
left.
actually, it should be. I guess I didn't see who won between Ronnie Courtney and Robbie. That was the other pair. Sorry.
Okay, and Ronnie Courtney's got another Cavalier, and yep, we have plenty of action in the stick shift combo here.
Yep.
All right, well, we're looking forward to it, Brad, and thanks for spending some time with us. Good luck the rest of the weekend. Will we see you here at the Gatornationals next week?
Yep. I'm entered for next week, so we're all good.
All
there.
right, buddy. Take care. Have a good one.
Thank you.